My lovers, Leo Nation, and their lovers, welcome to your reading. Now remember, all readings are timeless. Whenever this comes across your feed, there is a message here for you. Now remember, when you're watching these readings for love, guys, you're not just going to watch your sun sign. You're going to watch your sun, moon, Venus, and your rising sign. And then you're going to watch your person's placements in these areas. Because when it comes to soul connections, the energies can definitely be flipped or vice versa, or they can even be mirrored. So sometimes it's good to watch these readings twice, once for yourself and the other time for your person. Okay, and then you don't keep yourself in an astrological box. If there's a title that draws you to it, or a thumbnail, that is your guides trying to guide you to a particular message. Okay, so don't limit yourself. Okay, so underneath the deck, it's worth it. There's some kind of journey that you and your person is on, and Spirit saying that both of you are in transformation at this time, and eventually there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel, and it is going to be worth it. So let's see. We're going to get a holistic view of your person. Let's get a message from your person's higher self. We have, I'm sorry, please forgive me. All right, so I don't know what this person did. Looks like they fucked up. Looks like they want to apologize. But I think for many of you, you probably have not gotten this apology in the 3D as yet. You've not gotten that closure in the 3D. So it looks like 5D self wants you to know that this person really is sorry. Sometimes they're so wrapped up in ego that they've not been able to tell you that, but they are sorry for whatever they did. Okay. What are they healing at this time, Leo? Leo, their lover, whoever's watching. What are they healing? Okay, we got a blank card. So I have to pull a card on that. Let me pull a card on that. What are they healing? Okay, we have the moon in reverse. So it looks like there are a lot of issues that your person may have tried to run from, that's really opening up for them. And I think it's probably with all that new moon energy in Cancer that's bringing up all these things that have been marinated in your person's subconscious and maybe even unconscious mind. Let me see if I get anything else specific. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Some of you, and maybe you guys can watch a Cancer reading as well because this came out. We have someone here who is a pathological liar. Even in the way they present themselves, the life they've created for themselves, it's all been a mask. Let's see what's driving this. Maybe they've portrayed themselves. Look, we have King of Wands, Leo here. Maybe they've portrayed themselves as a person of action. Maybe they've portrayed themselves as someone who's very confident, very strategic. But Spirit is saying this has all been a mask in order to try and level up to you, Leo. What's the root of all of this? We have the Five of Wands in reverse. And it's strange that we get the Five of Wands in reverse because at the bottom of that healing deck, I looked at it and I should have pulled it out, was a narcissistic family. Your person, even though they may have not portrayed that to you, they have been beaten down their whole life by narcissistic family members. And this is what they're healing right now. It's people in their circle who have never given your person any support, any kind of help. They may have had a feminine energy, a mother energy that was very cold, okay? But it looks like they come from a very long line of narcissistic family members. And I think if they came across as narcissistic to you, I don't think this person is a narcissist. It looks like they're what we call narcissistically defended, meaning that they grew up with narcissists, and after a while, you model that narcissistic behavior, but it is not the root cause. It's not the core of who this person is. This is just what This is just a programming that they downloaded. So I think that's what they're healing. They're trying to figure out who they are, who they really are. And if there's one card that says, I'm authentic and I'm my authentic self, it is the Queen of Swords, this Libra energy. So your person's trying to find out who they are. Underneath all this narcissism that they may have displayed to you, who am I at core? And this is ending a big cycle for them here. It is their narcissistic family. That's why they had to feel like they had to compete, right? A lot of competition in the family. That's why they feel like they had to be better than. That's why they feel like they had to be, you know, the cream of the crop. It's this family, it's these family members here. It's just for them to have a sense of self-worth because they've never had it. They've been beaten down by their family. Especially there's a mother energy that's coming through their whole life. So this is what they're healing. What are they experiencing right now on their twin flame or soulmate journey? What are they experiencing? They're experiencing some kind of ascension process because I'm hearing that plane above. Oh, let's see what they're experiencing right now. Okay, we have devotion. So this is what they're learning. What it means to be devoted. What it means to be loyal. Okay? I knew you were going to start up. I knew it. And they're learning that lesson because I think they've just been betrayed. I knew you guys would start up. I knew it. I knew when I pulled that card. They have been betrayed. They're learning the meaning of devotion through some sort of serious betrayal currently in their close circle. I'm going to pull cards on it and see. We'll dive a little deeper into that. But I knew you would do. I knew you guys were going to start. I knew it. That's Rocky's cousins, guys. It's not even Rocky. Let's see what's happening in your person's family circles, close social circle at this point in time. Okay. And this is the Family Feud deck by our soul sister, Tiffany. 116 cards. Ooh. We have replay and write down family stories. Okay. What am I getting with this? I think this is what your person is doing right now. Because we got that message about them healing healing from their experience with a narcissistic family. I think that's what they're doing. And I think maybe part of their healing process might be writing down, or maybe not even writing down, but certainly replaying and reflecting on the different events that may have happened in their childhood, in their adulthood, with their family, and really rewriting the script about the story that they told themselves. So what I think was happening was, when anything happens in a family, especially when bad things happen, you know, the children always think that it's their fault. And I think that's what your person used to do. They used to internalize all the conflict that's happening in the family, all the chaos. Okay, it's my fault, it's my fault. This means that they're treating me like this because I'm unworthy, I'm unlovable. But now they're realizing, no, it has nothing to do with me, but it has everything to do with them. So I think that's what they're doing. I think they're reframing some of the stories that they have been telling themselves about their family's behavior towards them. So they may have been feeling like the black sheep, they may have been feeling like the outcast, and they may have thought that they were doing something wrong by maybe being different. And maybe that's why they may have tried at some point to assimilate and model some of the family's behavior. But now they're realizing, no, the toxicity does not reside in me. The toxicity comes from my narcissistic family. That's what I'm getting with this. Let's get a message from the 3D self. Okay, guys. Yeah, I got the message. You can hush now. Thank you. What does their 3D self want you to know? And what I think all of this is doing is really allowing them to reflect on how they may have treated you. I don't think that this person knew the impact of their words, their actions with regard to you. But it's only through healing this family dynamic, this family template here, that they're really realizing the magnitude of their actions. So we have play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. So I do think that this person really wants to be in your energy, wants to be in your presence. They want you guys to start over. This is the message that I'm getting, right? Because they have a new awareness now. They want to start over. Let's see how they're feeling about you. How are they feeling about you? So what I'm getting is a person that was previously just unable to reflect on their actions and the things that they were doing. They were so deep in survival mode that they didn't realize that some of their survival techniques, whether it's being cold, dismissive, whether it was having third parties because they didn't want to get close to anyone else, whatever they were doing, they just thought of it as them being self-protective, but they didn't realize the impact their actions were having on the people around them, especially the people that they engaged with romantically. That's what I'm getting from this, right? How are they feeling? They're feeling worthless. Yeah, because they're finally reflecting. They're finally able to do that. I think this person was just totally blocked and closed off and clueless. And I think this person just had no kind of emotional intelligence at all. Sometimes you get to that place where your heart is so cold that you really don't care, or it's not that you don't care, it's just that you're just not factoring anybody else's feeling because you are in survival mode. That's exactly what I'm getting with this. So they're feeling worthless, and we have amused. Well, we're going to see what that is about. All right, so let's get into these cards. Now we know that they're sorry and they want your forgiveness. Spirit, what is that all about? We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, we got a player here. We got a player. That's what they were doing, Sagittarian energy. Okay? Venturer, right? Rolling stone. Didn't want to get close to anyone. This person was just in survival mode. And they thought that everybody was out to get them because that is the message that they received from their narcissistic family. They can't trust anyone. I mean, if you can't trust your own family, who can you trust? Okay, so this person, they're going in and out of everybody's life. They're not committing to anybody. They're not emotionally attaching to anybody because they don't trust. Okay, and they are sorry. They are sorry. They want you to know it had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with how they felt about themselves. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. That's the card of a lack of self-love. At core, this person feels worthless. That's how they really feel. This is what they're finally confronting. All these behaviors, all the things that they were doing, all the toxic relationships that they were getting in, it's all because they were feeling worthless inside. Now we know that they're healing from some kind of narcissistic family energy. Okay? The Hierophant. Okay? I think in their family, the kind of models that they received, especially when it came to relationships and marriage, were very toxic. Especially, there's a father energy coming through that just was not dependable at all. They're coming through as a King of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus energy. But this is Taurus that is unbalanced and ungrounded. And Taurus that's unbalanced and ungrounded, they're not dependable, they're not nurturing, and they're very much attached and focused on the material world. The material world is the only thing that matters. Okay, so your person was never nurtured. And what you've never experienced, you can never give to anybody else. Now, what's happening right now within on their twin flame or soulmate journey? They're learning the meaning of devotion, and they're learning that through, I told you, heartbreak and betrayal. So if there's a karmic attached to your connection, or there's a third party here, know that your person has been betrayed. And because they've been betrayed, they're now able to appreciate the devotion, the loyalty that you are offering. So we have a breakdown of the ego here. But this breakdown of the ego with the Six of Wands in reverse is paving the way for clarity. We have the Seven of Cups reverse. So they're no longer confused about who the real Empress is. They're no longer confused, and it's because there's been some kind of massive betrayal. What are they experiencing in their close circle? Well, they're replaying and reframing family stories, okay? They're finally downloading a lot of truth and integrating that truth, okay? They're seeing their family clearly, and they're seeing just how karmic these family members are. Now, there's been, again, some kind of betrayal, some kind of deception within some close family member, intimate partner, but this had to happen in order for your person to finally move on with this Eight of Wands. Now, their 3D message to you is play hard. So they want to start over. This is what I'm getting, okay? We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is someone who wants to be open, who wants to be vulnerable, okay? But they are scared. We have the Nine of Swords. They're afraid. What are they afraid of? Everything. You know, afraid, will you reject them? What will your reaction be? Are you going to betray them like the karmic betrayed them? Okay? They want to give equally to this connection, but they are afraid of your rejection. So I do see someone who wants to start over. Okay? They want to give equally to this connection. They want a connection based on equity. We have the Six of Pentacles here. Okay? But they're overthinking things. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They're not sure if you'd want to have them. How are they feeling? They're feeling worthless. Yeah, because they have not been there for you. Taurus comes out again. King of Pentacles in reverse. They've not been there for you, but they want to change all of that. More Taurus energy with the Hierophant. They want to be committed to you, but they're just not sure how you feel. And this is really worrying them. We have the Knight of Pentacles reverse comes out again. In fact, they can't even imagine why you'd want someone like them anyways. But you are the one that made them happy. We have amused. Yeah. So they want to collaborate with you now. We have the Three of Pentacles there. Okay. They want this reunion with you. We have the Six of Cups. They want to heal things with the Four of Swords. Okay. Because they identify you as their destiny with this Wheel of Fortune here. But they're just not sure if you would want someone like them, especially after everything that happened. Okay. So this person is very unsure of the future, what the future holds, and they're unsure of what you are thinking about them. And this is what's holding them up on their end. Okay. They're also dealing with some kind of betrayal, some kind of serious betrayal. In their close family circle, so they're dealing with that as well. So that is what is taking up their time. But I think it's how they feel about themselves that's holding up this connection on their end. Okay, it's their lack of self-love on their end that's holding up their side of the connection. What's holding up your side of the connection? How are you blocking this connection? Okay, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. That's also a card of codependency. That's also a card of not loving yourself enough. So let's see what that's about. How are you blocking this connection, Leo? Whoever's watching. How are you blocking this? We have the world. And it says life on earth. Okay? It's a life on earth card. Well, right now you're taking up with your 3D life. Whatever is going on in your 3D world. Okay? So whether it's work, your projects, you've just thrown yourself into that, which is nice. Okay? You're working with that creative energy. That's nice. Okay? You're seeing about your finances. That's nice. But if you're using it to forget about this person, to run from this connection, that ain't nice. So you really have to take a look at that and figure out, do I have a healthy work-life balance, or am I just trying to run from the feelings that I'm feeling? How are you blocking this connection? We got the 10 of Wands. Okay, you're thinking about the past. You have your own baggage from your childhood that you need to sort through. There is that. Let me see what that baggage concerns. What's this baggage? You got a persecution complex. You think everybody's out to get you. You are very much like your person. So it looks like you may have grown up with narcissistic family members. You don't know who to trust, and you think everybody's out to get you. Well, you can't go into a relationship thinking like that. And your person is also realizing that not everybody's out to get you, my love. And you got to trust somebody sometime. Not everybody is out to get you. I'm going to put that right here. So if you have some kind of persecution complex going on, Spirit's saying you got to take a look at that. Find out what is the root of that, and most likely it is going to be within your family. I think your person have the same beginnings. Narcissistic family members. And again, if you can't trust your family, then who can you trust? So it's understandable. But Spirit is saying that at some point you have to take charge of your life before your baggage takes charge of you. Okay? How are you blocking this connection? Okay. What's this card? It's Temperance in reverse. Okay, so right now, some of you guys, you need to get balanced. Okay, so it could be, again, we talked about the work-life balance. Some of you, I think you need to think about your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Okay, there is that. For some of you guys, you may have a karmic partner. Okay, so Spirit is saying it's time to wrap that up, right? You know who you are, right? It's time to wrap that up. Some of you are learning some sort of karmic lesson. Let me pull a card on that. What's this about? Some of you might be feeling lost. You really just don't know what's the next move. The Romantic. Yes, some of you have a karmic partner. Some of you have a karmic partner. Okay? So you may have tried running from this connection here. Okay, maybe this person wasn't stepping up to the plate, or you were just fed up of their shit, right? So there's a karmic partner here. This is also blocking the connection. Now, based on what we're seeing here, what can we expect will be your person's actions towards you within 1 month of you watching this reading. We have, what's this? The Mender in reverse. And this person looks like they're crying on that lotus flower. I don't know. I got 5 of Cups energy with that card. We have the Show in reverse. And that is actually the Tower in reverse. And we have the Devil, Capricorn energy. So what am I getting? I think your person's going to be wallowing in their pain. I'm just going to be serious. I'm sorry I couldn't give you a more positive message than that, but that's what I'm seeing, right? Because this looks like, this is giving me 5 of Cups energy here, okay? The Tower in reverse, they're still trying to save what they can, maybe from a previous relationship, still maybe trying to hide behind their ego, okay? Some of them still having, still doing their little numbing behaviors, whatever it is. So I think it's going to be more of the same. Let me pull a card on this Devil energy, but I think it's going to be more of the same, okay? They're still going to be trying to hold on to their old life. That's what I feel. Oh, They're going to be facing a choice. Look, we have Two of Cups here. So they're going to be facing the choice. Guys, definitely watch the Cancer reading, okay? Because this is exactly what this person was facing. Do I go back to my old life, okay, and all my numbing behaviors and pretend that I'm okay? Or do I move forward to this Two of Cups? What are they going to choose? Spirit, give us another card. The Peacock in reverse. I think they're going to choose to release their pride. Yeah. They're going to choose to release their pride. But I think this is going to be a long process. Look, we have the Karma card here. And it's in the upright. That's the Wheel of Fortune. So I think eventually, or at the end of the month, I think they're going to surrender. That's the word. Surrender to what is, surrender to divine plan, release that pride, and move towards the Two of Cups. But I think before that time, it's going to be a struggle. They're going to be trying to hold on to a comfort zone. But all these cards here are major arcana. This is divine intervention here. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. All right, so what's the last bit of advice for you? What's the last bit of advice? Last bit of advice. Come on, Spirit. We have... It is so weird. We have the Mender in reverse and we have Mending in reverse. All right, so let's have a look. All right. I'm getting two people who are very effing stubborn, right? I'm getting a lot of stubborn energy, both of you guys. All right, let's see. Card number 52. Mending in reverse. Okay. Let's see what they say about this. All right. So it says, heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our mask and loosens our tight hold on our separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. So that's what I'm getting here, right? I think your person had a massive Tower moment and all their illusions were just shattered, and they're realizing now what they have to change, what they have to mend, and the part that they played in their own heartbreak and in their toxicity. It says, loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is a part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrows break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved more than ever by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this truth. So Spirit saying, listen, this person put you through the ring. I seen that, right? Even they want to say they're sorry, right? But Spirit is saying, recognize that all of this was part of divine plan to open you up to complete healing. So Spirit is asking you to see beyond the chaos, right, that this person brought into your life, and to see the healing that they ushered in when they broke your heart open. Okay? So Spirit is saying right now, it's time to pull up your big girl pants or your big boy pants and to see the lesson behind all the madness. You have those tools now. You can do that now. You're in that space where you can self-reflect and see the lesson. Okay? To move beyond the pain and to really see things from a higher perspective. Spirit is asking you to do that now, because that is what's going to pave the way for forgiveness. You still care about this person. That's why you are watching this thing. Okay? You still care about them. Spirit is saying the only way that you're going to forgive this person and allow for some kind of resolution, maybe some kind of union, whatever is your preference, it's for you to see the higher perspective, see the lesson, and allow your heart to forgive this person. Okay? All right, my love, so that was your reading. Grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes, dislikes. They all help the channel grow. And if you're able to go a step further and interact with any of the ads that may have played during this reading, that's beautiful energy exchange for me. And please do it for any reader that you enjoy, especially the up and coming readers, because it helps them spread their message. Okay? All right, my loves. Take care. Bye.